and we all talk about rocks or diamonds, but tonight he had more diamonds, mate.
Yeah, he had just more diamonds.
He had a couple of rocks as well.
Yeah, I think he's rubbing those rocks a little bit too hard to create some diamonds as well. So, but that's obviously that's his growth, you know. So you're not going to change the way he plays. We all love the way he plays. We love the fact that he goes to the game all the time, and you know, and I mean, some of the things like Cooper mentioned, some of the things are unbelievably good. You know, some of those passes that come up in his runs. He actually had 10 tackle busts towards it because he made a couple of towards the end there. So, yeah, I mean, he's an exciting player to watch. But again, he's got to get to that balance that we talk about all the time. Obviously, we critique it, and yeah, one day he'll get there.
He's lethal. Like, he is lethal. He's electric with ball in hand. And it was a critical game for them, though, and an important win. And although he had errors in him, with his key players out, Mam, Reynolds, he's had to stand up, and he has done that, Cooper, at a very important time. Heading into the finals, they're a chance of top 4, which not many would have given them a hope of about a month ago.
Yeah, I'm going to give Reece Walsh a rap for the way that he's stood up and led the team. Yes, no Reynolds, no Mam. And he could have hesitated at different stages. Does he have to fine-tune some of those areas? Yeah, but at least he's got the confidence, the swagger to go after it, and he is helping the Broncos into September.
Oh, he was incredible tonight. Let's get to the man himself, Reece Walsh. What a game that was on the Bundy mic. It was a little bit up and down, Reece, but you got it right more than wrong, and you were spectacular at times, and it was an important win, mate, so you must be happy with that one.
Yeah, mate. I'm glad we got the win. We knew that the Cowboys were going to come out, you know, firing. So it's always an awesome challenge when we're going up against them, especially up here in Townsville. So, yeah.
Hey, Reece, it's Melbourne Ingham, mate. Congratulations on the win. But obviously, you know, the Cowboys did come ready to play, and they wanted to play that expansive, entertaining game. From yourself, from a personal point of view, do you feel you have to match that?
Oh, mate, you're always trying to, I guess, be better than the opposition, but, you know, we knew that coming up here was going to be a tough challenge, but we just wanted to play our game. You know, we obviously didn't get it all right tonight, but we found a way to dig deep and come away with the result, mate.
Hey, Reece, it's Cooper. Congratulations on your performance and the win. I want to talk you through 2 plays, either side of half-time. You score that try with the ball over the top, but then the second half, you come straight out and you throw the intercept. Where do you sit on that, and would you change any moments?
Doing the preview for the week, Coops, we knew they were going to be up and in, and we didn't want to run too many blocks tonight, but it's my favourite play, mate, so I know they're coming. I've just got to execute and make the play. Buddy, Sammy Valame's read me like a children's book twice now, so I just got to keep that in my memory and trying to just, you know, do my thing.
Mate, do you keep backing yourself then? Because what you've been doing for the Brisbane Broncos without Reynolds and out Mam, congratulations to you. Keep doing that through September, mate.
Thanks, Coops.
Just one other, Reece, obviously, what's Madge saying to you? Obviously, you know, you got your best 7, your best 6 out at the moment. Is it like step up and lean into the game and you take control?
Not really, to be honest, Mel. He's probably been the opposite, just wanted me to, you know, be calm and do my job. My character's probably like that anyway, where there's someone out, I want to step up and try to take a bit more responsibility. But, you know, Madge has been, you know, really good calm head for me, telling me to back myself, but just try to be a bit more measured. So I'm trying to do that best I can.
Good on you, Reece. Outstanding tonight. Well done, mate.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's get Benny Hunt in. A big performance, an important win, Ben. I mean, you've had to fill some big shoes since you lost Mam and Reynolds, and you guys have been getting the job done. You must be proud of the team tonight.
Yeah, getting the job done is probably a good way to put it, mate. I wouldn't say it was an impressive win, but yeah, we got the job done. It was, geez, we made it hard on ourselves. A lot of errors coming out of our own end, and frustrating game.
Hey, Ben, it's Mel, mate. Just on that, obviously you must have had your heart in your hand, but you're an experienced player, and some of the things that were going on, both sides really, you know, obviously you're thinking to yourself, what's happening?
Yeah. Oh, 100%, Mel. Like, you know, some of the plays our back 5 done for us absolutely brilliant tonight, and some of the plays they did were stuff you'd expect from kids. It was, yeah, like I said, it was a bizarre game, mate, but, you know, just to get the 2 points and, you know, sneak into that top 4 is definitely what we were chasing.
Hey, Benny, it's Cooper. Well done tonight. Our cameras caught Michael Maguire going absolutely off at half-time. Now, there are some kids at home. Can you just give us a bit of an insight at what was said?
Oh, look, mate, I don't know if there's a PG version of what was said at half-time. They have to put a lot of beeping in there to block it out. But, yeah, we knew going in, mate, he wasn't going to be happy. He's actually been pretty tame this year, I think. But, yeah, he definitely got worked up on that one.
But in terms of that, either side of half-time, Reece Walsh throws a pass over the top for Mariner. He scores. And then he comes out in the second half and throws intercept to Valame. As a senior player, where do you sit with that, and do you back him in all the time?
Oh, mate, it's really on a knife's edge. Like, I back him in every time. Like, he won us the game tonight. Like, yeah, he probably almost lost it for us too, but he definitely won us the game tonight. He's an excellent player, mate. His skills are phenomenal, but yeah, I'm going to back him. When he sees something, he's usually on the money.
Hey, Ben, you got Storm next week, obviously. So what sort of things you think from a senior leadership point of view you need to get right, your preparation that leads into next week, before you go into the finals? You obviously want to be playing well. You want to be comfortable with the way you're going into that first semi-final.
Yeah, we've got a short turnaround in the Storm, mates. I think the big thing this week is getting our bodies right, getting as fresh as we can for that game, and I think playing a more controlled game of footy. We're a bit all over the place tonight, trying to, win the game like 50-46 or something like that. We need to work on playing a grinding game of footy and, just get in the arm wrestle, I think.
Good on you, Benny. Congratulations again. Go and enjoy the win and good luck in the finals.
Cheers, guys.
There he is, Ben Hunt. Let's get Katoni Staggs in. Katoni, congratulations, mate. We actually did a piece on you at Fox League. Steve Crawley, Matt Nable and Charlie and his crew did a wonderful piece on you throughout the week. They come up trumps, but you've backed it up with a great performance. You've been sensational all year. You must be feeling good.
Yeah, obviously the body's holding in at the back end here, and that piece that you did up for me and my family, you couldn't have done it any better. And, it brought a tear to my eye watching it, and from where I started and to where I am now, and obviously the people that was being behind me and supported me along the way. It just shows how much love I got around me.
Good on you, Katoni. You deserve it now. Congratulations, you've been rewarded the Carl Webb medal winner for tonight's game, so that must be pretty special, huh?
Yeah, it is. Obviously, Carl Webb was a great player for both clubs, and I know these games mean a lot to both teams, and obviously every time I can get an opportunity to put this jersey on, I always play with my heart on my sleeve, and I'll give it my all.
Katoni, it's Mel Meninga, mate. Congratulations on your year and obviously your performance and the award tonight. The Broncos jump into fourth position. Obviously, you got the Storm next week. In your opinion, what sort of things do you think need to get right next week to make sure you're buzzing for the finals?
I just think we just need to be connected a little bit more. It was a pretty scrappy game. Obviously, it wasn't the way we wanted to start the game, and obviously coming out of the second half there as well, with Walshy from that intercept, we can't be doing that against our top sides. And I think we just got to look back at this game and try to get what we did well out of this game and take it into the Storm. But I think it's all around our defence. I think our defence wins the games for you in the back end of your season, and I reckon that's a big focus for us.
Hey, Katoni, it's Cooper. Well done tonight. That high piece, we saw two sides here in terms of the killer instinct on the field, but also the soft side off. We've got some vision of you giving your boots away tonight to some young kids. Talk to me about that switch of mindset every time you play the game.
Obviously, when I'm on the field, I go to obviously aggressive Katoni that you see most weekends, but away from the footy, obviously I've got 11 nephews and nieces, and they keep me on my toes, and I love spending quality time with my family, and I'm a king of kids, as they say, and hopefully I'll have one soon, but they keep me very active.
Katoni, just on that, I love to see you stay aggressive, mate. That's your natural game, so please do that. But I thought the back five are really good tonight for the Broncos. Your kick reception work and the amount of energy and the amount of runs you did at the back certainly set up the win for you tonight.
Yeah, I think we've that's a big part on our game that we've been working on as a back five is obviously firstly trying to redline them down here and trying to catch it on the full and bring it back. And, you know, if our backs are doing that, we give our forwards an opportunity to obviously put some dents in their line, and we can score tries off the back of that. But, yeah, credit to our back five. We've still got a little bit that we can work on, obviously going into the finals, but we're in a great spot right now.
Good on you, Tony. Congratulations on the Carl Webb medal. Good luck next week against Melbourne, and good luck in the finals.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
There he is, Tony Staggs. Let's get his coach in. Michael Maguire, Madge, congratulations.
Hey, bro.
Great win. You're into the top four, although it was a bit of a roller coaster tonight. We saw you firing up at half-time a little bit. You must be pretty relieved you got the win in that one.
Yeah, you definitely caught me out there. I don't do it very often these days, Braith, but I felt that the way the game was sort of going, they, yeah, we're playing a bit of tit for tat. You know, they'd score, we'd score, and obviously, you know, you're working hard at both sides of the ball and defence. But I did think that I thought the Cowboys were going to come out and play. They're a team that can really score, and because it was their last game, they were going to throw the ball around, so they definitely challenged us.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of motivation at half-time, Madge. Can you just give us a little bit of insight of what you said at half-time?
Oh, look, I was just talking about we're going to play our style. Like we've been working really hard, I guess, over the last couple of months, Braith, to sort of find how the Broncos want to play, and that is using the ball. Yeah, but you also got to respect it at times, and we probably just pushed it a little bit here and there, and the players were speaking about that. But then we got to back it up with our D, and then, you know, I thought we were a little bit off there, but you know, they challenged us well.
Hey, Michael, it's Mal, mate, but who would want to be a coach? Seriously? Hey, who would want to be a coach?
He's jumping in the hot seat.
Sit in that box, hey?
Mal, I reckon you need to take a photo now, and then you'll have a before and an after.
Oh, mate, I'm too far gone for that. I've already got the grey hair, mate, so it's not a hassle.
At least you got here. At least you got here.
Yeah, no, fair point. I shouldn't have mentioned it. I apologise. Just quickly, obviously, you know, it's one round to go. You got the Storm next week. Quick turnaround. What sort of things you mentioned? Defence. I think we all understand that defence is the key to winning grand finals. You've been there, done that before. But you only missed 27 tackles tonight, but still conceded 30 points. I'm just wondering how obviously it's got to be a quick fix, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I know it's in the boys. I mean, the players themselves, they're pushing really high standards at the moment, which has been great to coach. And I think credit to the players. They've put themselves in a really good opportunity now. And I think, focusing on just little roles within what we're doing, how we work hard for each other. All the little areas, I guess, that we talk about as coaches might just be as simple as a kick chase and the effort that you can do at a moment in time. And that's something there that the boys have been really challenging on.
Michael, it's Cooper, well done tonight. A few weeks ago, your gun halves went down in Reynolds and Mam, and a few question marks around your team. What do you think you've done well to get to where you are right now without those players?
I think the boys have just stuck the course. I think Hunty and Billy have been able to just come in and sort of do their part, and they've got their subtle differences of how they play, but the style of how we're playing is very similar. I think Bill's been exceptional, really. He's been playing 9 for a long time, but he did a bit of practice earlier in the year around the 6, so he and Hunty spent a bit of time together, so it was actually quite handy to have those boys come in, obviously off what happened down there in Melbourne.
And I spoke to Reece Walsh earlier and gave him a huge rap. When those two players went down, he has really lifted his standard. How are you coaching Reece right now?
Yeah, Reece's been really good, Coops. You want Reece to play. He comes up with things, and it's just the balance. And I think that's where he's really starting to learn at a real high level of being able to pick his moments. Look, he threw that pass long, and he knew straight away. He was really disappointed that they got that intercept. But then you watch him a couple sets later, and he plays short, and they go through, and we get a try. So Reece's definitely got a good touch about what he's doing at the moment.
To Madge, leading into the finals, what's the prognosis on Adam Reynolds and Ezra Mam? Are they too far away? I noticed obviously Renault was named on the reserve, so they mustn't be too far away.
Yeah, Renault was pretty close, but he just sort of tightened up there when he trained, so we've sort of just backed off that a little bit. So I'll reassess him this week and see where that's at. Ez and Big Sally, they're actually coming along quite well, so who knows? I mean, one thing, there's plenty of football to be played, and there's always an opportunity. And I guess one thing I have learned in time, a great player that I was able to coach in Appy Coruscant, that all of a sudden he was ready and he played in the grand final. So, you just, when you're ready, you might have an opportunity.
Good on you, Madge. Congratulations again on tonight's win. You're doing a great job. You're sitting in 4th position. Good luck next week against Melbourne and into the finals.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.